Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are racing in Formula 4 in Suzuka short, and this is going to be a very hard race because this race has variable conditions of the track. We are starting from a dam track, and throughout the race the track is going to dry down, and we will finally have a lot of grip by the end of this race. So this race is action packed, and there are lots of crashes and lots of people going off the track. Our only aim is to survive this race. Now jumping back to the live action, starting the race, red light, green light, and here we go, and we have a pretty decent start, and we are going, and as you can see that there are already two cars crashing right behind us, and we have somehow managed to escape that mayhem, and now our aim is to just hold on to our car and not spin around everywhere and just make it to the first lap, and then we will see where we can end up in this race. And I think we have a pretty decent start. There are cars still around us. We have gained quite a lot of place in the start. We started from P12 or 13. We are already at P10, so pretty decent position, I would say. And as you can see that this red card almost lost it and went into the barriers, but somehow he was able to control it. And there is car on our inside. We just have to hold on to our position, and you can see we have gotten a pretty decent run, but I don't think so we will be able to make a move on the car right in front of us because he is also in slipstream of car of the other. We are jumping outside just to have a view way to brake, and as you can see we are trying different line, and this line, as you can see, had a lot of grip, and throughout the race you will see we will be using this line. We are on the attack on the red car, but we will have to find a grip. As you can see we are trying to go offline, avoid taking the normal racing line, but still we are holding on to the car in front of us. I think we will be able to make a move on him soon because he is pretty slow through this section. We are just not able to overtake him. I think this is the best chance coming up on the start finish to overtake him. We have a run on him, but I think he has a better run on us. We are in a slipstream and we will try to gain on him, but as you can see we are not gaining on him, I think because he is in slipstream of the other cars, and you can see we are jumping out of the spray and still taking there is an incident right in front of us. There is a car, and we have gained a place. He is still side by side. We banged wheels, somehow we still are pointing in the right direction. We have almost lost it defending to that car, and he is still attacking us. We have multiple contact, still not, and I think he has gone off. Yes, he has gone off. I could hear him, his tire squealing, and he has gone off, and we are also about to lose it, but somehow we are still pointing in this straight. Just look at the replay and see what happened. As you can see, he was attacking the car, red and black and white car, and he had made the overtake, but going through the section he went pretty deep and overstayed into the car and just tapped him, and he spun off. And you can see when we came along he was trying to get back on the track, and we bumped him out. We showed him the door, wheel banging, telling him that there is no way to go, and you can see our car we almost lost the control of it, and he is still right behind us going through this Dunlop chicane. He is on our inside and he loses it on his own. And there is yellow flag, and you can see red and white car going off, and we have gained another place. I think this will put us on P8. Lap 4. This race is going pretty decent for us. We have 0 X's and we are gaining places. As you can hear our spotter saying there is a slow car right in front of us. As you can see there is a car. I think he was into the barrier on an incident because he is pretty slow, and we will gain another place. and we are
There's an incident behind.
on P7. I think that car has gone off.
We think it might be Link.
Starting lap 5,
Your fastest lap of the session.
P7,
Position.
one of our fastest lap, gaining confidence in the slipstream of the car right in front of us. And you can see there is less spray.
Is now in the lead.
There's an incident. Car stops on the right. Car stops on the right. The leader's gone off. Go left.
And the leader has gone off. You could hear him cry on the radio. Something bad must have happened. As you can see, leader and P2 attacking him. He went off the track, banked leader once, almost lost it. Then on acceleration, he loses it and just bumps into the leader, using him as a wall and crashing out the leader and
The gap in front.
taking P1. This is a no way of taking P1, and he totally ruined his race. And we are now doing all the spinning. We were up to P6 after that incident. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places we have lost. I think we will come out around P12. We are at P11. Now we are at P12, and just one spin costed us 6 places. And we are again trying to attack the yellow car right in front of us after that incident.
19.
But it is so easy to spin out in this race.
Focus on your exits. Keep it smooth. P12.
In a slipstream, thinking of a move. I don't think so we will be able to make a move. So backing out of it, and we'll take the unorthodox line through it. And you can see we gained so much, and we have overtaken him using the offline right. He is still alongside us, and he has pulled ahead of us.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right.
There is one more slow car. It's the pink car that was already crashing. He spun out 2 times. He overtook us again, and we are just trying to attack and trying to keep our car pointed in the right direction.
Fastest lap for Bergman.
The leader is running.
I think this is our chance to overtake him. As you can see, coming to the last corner, we are pretty
There's a car leaving.
fast. We have to lift off, trying to avoid hitting on the back. Now in his slipstream, I think this is our chance to overtake him on the inside. We are pulling out of his slipstream, trying to make a move. Overtaking here is so not easy in this condition, and he has a twitch, and I think he is going to lose it, but he still somehow managed to keep it pointing in the right direction. Overtaking here is super hard in these conditions, because if you break a little bit offline where there is no grip, you will just spin off into the barriers. We are still right behind him, trying to attack him, trying to distract him. You can see that we are faster, and we will be able to overtake him. Turn up chicane from the inside. He is still there, and
Car right. Clear right.
I think
You're on the right.
he just pinged off, and he just came back. That was a pretty scary moment. Now we are again in his slipstream, and we have again a super decent run on him. We will have to make the move stick on him, because if we don't, we are going to lose a lot of time.
Keep to the right.
Still there.
He's still there,
Clear on
and
the
he
left.
was pretty aggressive in braking, and we
Behind is now 0.9.
have gained a place. He has spun off,
It looks like
and as you can see, while we were fighting, there is another car in our background. We almost lost it again. This is so hard, keeping the car pointed in the right direction, and as you can see, we are gaining a lot of time in car in front of us, and there is another car in Aston Martin livery, and we have gained another free place. We are up to P9.
Car ahead.
On the very next lap, lap 9, we have caught up to the car in front of us. Now this is a chance to attack him and overtake him. We were up to P6. Now we are up to P8. I think there is a car entering the pit, so we will have another freebie. There is our another fastest lap, and we have a lot of confidence going, but somehow we are super slow on the straights, even after getting an amazing exit speed. And he is into the grass, and we will overtake him quite easily. We distracted him a lot in his mirror, so he crumpled under the pressure, and we were almost about to lose it. Opposite lock saved us another slide. We have to be very careful. Track is drying, but we have to be very careful. It is still slippery, and another twitch.
Ahead.
looks like P5.
There is another incident, and This is again the pink car who is spinning off in this race, I think for the thrice time, and
5, he's up the front.
he is a pretty quick driver, so we will have to pick a battle against him. If he does not spin off, we will gain a lot of places if we stick with him.
There's an incident.
We are up to P6. As you can see, under braking, we are trying to be very cautious.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can.
We are taking the first corner totally different from others, and I think it is the faster way that way. And you can see that he has pulled away from us. He is pretty fast in the wets, but he is not consistent. On lap 11, end of lap 11, we had a huge moment, and the cars right in front of us are battling each other, and I think
You're losing on the car.
the pink car will overtake the car in P4, and you can see going to the T1, he goes for a move, sticking the car to the inside line and making the move stick, and we are struggling. We are trying not to crash. These two guys battling to the first sector has lost a lot of time against her, and we are right behind them. All we have to do is now overtake this car in front of us. He was pretty slow, and I know we have the pace to overtake him, but on the straights we are not able to overtake cars somehow. This straights is our weakness. We are somehow faster on the corner, and you can see we are again in his slipstream, and we have a pretty decent run on him, but he will have the slipstream of the car right in front of him. But we are gaining, and I have pulled to the inside, but I backed out of it because there was no way I was making that overtake stick. And you can see on under braking and cornering, we are still faster than him, but we will have to overtake him, and the pink car goes spinning off in this races for the fourth time, and we are just like that on P5. A podium finish might be in our cards if we are able to overtake the guy in front of us, Franco, A-class driver. This time we will have to make a move on him so that we are not losing any more time. And as you can see, going to the last corner, we are pretty fast and we are in a slipstream. We are 0.1 of a second behind, so this is our chance to overtake him on the first corner. We have to be under braking, and we have pulled out from his slipstream, and we are on the inside, and we have a moment, and we hit the car, and we have spun off into the gravel.
No damage to report.
Somehow we avoid any damage, and the car from behind does not collect us. But I don't know what happened on the braking on the straight. We spun off and almost collected him. Let's look at the replay and see what happens. As you can see, we were going to the first corner and we braked on the white line. I think that is what made us lose our traction. Looking at it from another angle, from the perspective of car right in front of us, car number 12, as you can see, we pull out of the slipstream, we brake and we lose, and we just tap him on the side. He was able to maintain his position, just avoiding us. Pretty heads up driving for him. Going through this section, we have to gain back the place, and we are trying our best, and we lose the traction again, and somehow we avoid the barrier and we lose the position, but we have a big buffer to P8, so we will maintain P7, and
that's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
There are only 2 minutes left in this race, and as you can see on lap 19, we have caught up to P6 and P5. Again, they are pretty slow, and you can see that we are pretty fast to the last corner, and we will be able to attack one of the cars. We might be able to gain back one place that we lost because of a stupid spin in the last, and we are setting fastest lap after fastest lap, and you can see we are in a slipstream. We jump out of it and trying to attack him on T1, and he goes wide. We might be able to overtake him, and we get to trigger happy, and we spin out again while under braking, and This is our race, last corner, last lap. We come out to P7, started pretty
You just hit the fastest
good,
lap.
gained a lot of places, then we started spinning out.
7th position.
And at the very last lap, we are able to set the fastest lap of this race. So guys, if you like this video,
Good
please
job.
like, share and subscribe to
Very
the
good job.
channel. Thank you. We are trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of this year.